A European patent is obtained by a unified grant procedure, and it is subsequently split into a bunch of national patents. For a European patent, a representative is needed only if the applicant has no permanent address in Europe. The procedure follows these steps. The patent application is filed with the European Patent Office. A search is drawn up on the patent application and a written opinion on patentability is issued. The patent is published 18 months after its filing or its first claim priority if no anticipated publication is requested. Only after the publication, the public is made aware of the patent application content, and the application provisionally confers the protection of the subsequently granted patent. In case an infringement starts before the grant of the patent, the applicant may start an infringement lawsuit on the basis of the claims as published. For a grant procedure to go on with the examination, a request for examination must be filed. If, in view of the prior art, the patent application is considered to be not new or not inventive, or it does not meet the requirements of the EPC, the applicant should file the necessary amendments, normally narrowing down the scope of protection to avoid the prior art documents. If, considering the amendments, the patent application does not meet the requirements of the EPC, it is refused. If, on the contrary, it meets the requirements of the EPC, the patent is granted. A granted patent may have claims which are different from those of the published patent application. The protection conferred by the patent starts with the publication of the mention of the grant on the European Patent Bulletin. The provisional protection of an allowable application ends the day before the day of publication of the grant of the patent. It is then replaced by the normal protection of the patent. The contracting states may require the translation in a national language of the claims and also of the description of the granted patent. Within 9 months of the publication of the mention of the grant on the European Patent Bulletin, any person may file an opposition requesting the revocation of the patent on the grounds that the subject matter of the patent is not patentable, the European patent does not disclose the invention in a manner sufficiently clear and complete for it to be carried out by a person skilled in the art, the subject matter of the European patent extends beyond the content of the application as filed. The opposition is a two-part procedure in which the opponent attacks the patent and the owner tries to defend it. It often terminates with an oral proceeding, and the patent may be revoked, maintained in amended form, or maintained as granted. Any party adversely affected by a decision of the EPO may file an appeal. In order to ensure the uniform application of the law, or if a point of law of fundamental importance arises, a question may be referred to the enlarged Board of Appeal. The grant of a European patent is a unified grant procedure. Once the patent is granted, the owner selects the states member of the European Patent Convention in which he wants to have a national patent. Normally, to limit the costs, only the nations having an interesting market for the patented product are selected. After entering the national phase, the European patent splits into a bunch of national patents, and every year the owner must pay the annual renewal fees in each selected state. An infringement procedure can be started in front of a national court only in nations where the owner has a valid patent. Following the publication of the European patent application, any third party may present observations concerning the patentability of the invention. Filing of such an observation can be done anonymously and for free. The website of the EPO allows the filing via Internet. Documents may also be filed to support the observation. Only patentability questions may be raised, as for instance novelty, inventive step, but also lack of clarity or insufficient disclosure, if, for instance, something necessary to obtain the invention has been hidden. Patenting is the opposite of keeping the invention secret. The Unitary Patent represents a step forward in the direction of having not only a unified grant procedure, as in the European patent, but also a unique patent valid in the entire European Union and a unique infringement procedure in front of a unitary patent court.